Hey everyone, it's DarlingDTarot bringing you another pick a card reading. Today is for November 2018. It is going to be what is my November going to bring me for love and romance and relationships and all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is going to touch on that. Also just an outcome of the month overall. You can pick just one of these decks, or you can pick two or all three. It's all up to you, whichever deck you're vibing with, whichever pile you really are being drawn to. You can choose based on the crystal or mineral, the number, or just the vibes that you get from the stack. But yeah, take a minute to clear your mind and really just let yourself relax. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. And with that, I will now give you a few moments to choose your pile or what multiple piles you're going to choose. But yeah, if you need more time, feel free to pause the video, but I will give you a few moments and then we will get right into it. For those of you wondering where your timestamp might be, I will put that in the comments. Okay. Hello to everyone who picked stack 1. We are going to get right into what your November is going to bring you as far as love goes. So let's start with your first two cards, which are both oracle cards, but they're both different. Your first one is an animal oracle card, and it is Cheetah. It says, get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Now, cheetahs, are really, really awesome predators. I mean, when you really stop to watch a documentary where they are really focused on what they want, on their prey, there is nothing that will stop a cheetah. They will fight, they will go after whatever it is that they have their eye on. And that's how you have to be this November. If there's something that you want or someone that you like, go after it. Who cares if you're being straightforward or whatever? The idea is that if you want something, you have to also put in the effort to get it here. For some people, love can come really easily. It's honestly, for some people, so simple that they walk into a bagel shop one day and they catch someone's eye and then they strike up a conversation and bam, they're married 5 months later. But for the rest of us, it just isn't that simple. You have to go out and you have to really get clear on that. If there is someone that you met at a bagel shop that you like, hey, strike up that conversation. Tell them that, hey, I think you're really cool. I think you're handsome, you're cute, you're beautiful, whatever that might be. But really, even if it goes a little bit out of your comfort zone, be proud of the fact that you are being so bold. Not very many people these days will put themselves in situations that make them feel uncomfortable, especially face-to-face interactions and situations, simply because it's more comfortable to do things over the phone, over text, over email, over, letters or whatever else. Just because we have time to really think about what it is we want to say, it's a lot harder to just be very candid with someone and just say, hey, I want to talk, and whatever comes out, but we're both going to be very respectful about it. It's very tough, but it's very rewarding. Sometimes, the harder things in life tend to be a lot more sweet when we get rewarded. You know what I'm saying? Like the cheetah, do you really think that the kill that was very easy of a weak animal is as thrilling to them as them actually stalking and hunting down their prey? It's something like that, to that effect. But for your next card, we have heal away addictions. It says, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So, heal away addictions. This could be a lot of things. This, obviously could be addictions such as alcohol or, drugs, but it doesn't have to be. There are many forms of addictions in this life. This could be an old partner even. This could be someone that you very much feel stuck on, that even now, even when you're trying to get away from them and move on in your life, you're still a little bit stuck, and it's saying really move forward, move on with your life, feel good about yourself, feel good about who you are and where you are, and be proud of the fact that you're a go-getter, the fact that you can achieve anything that you want if you put your mind to it. This could even just be patterns. This could be really just feeling stuck, like, hey, I'm not good enough to have a relationship or whatever. Heal away that. Whatever you feel might be a little bit uneven in your life, a little bit unbalanced, focus on that and really heal that away. Work with your spirit guides, work with your ancestors, work with archangels, Archangel Raphael, work with this animal, work with the cheetah throughout the month of November. Try to envision the cheetah when you're going through moments of where you have to make a decision or you have to move, but you're feeling unsure. Summon the cheetah in your mind and you'll be able to. So, sorry for the ramble. So we are going on to the next card, which is going to be just what's going on, what's going to happen here in November for love. And we have the Knight of Wands, and it's upright. Here, let me show you it. So, and then we also have, this is the clarification for the Knight of Wands, which is the Four of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to just leave these here before we get into the other cards. The Knight of Wands for me is someone who is very, reversed, it's someone who's very wishy-washy, but upright, it's someone who's very passionate about their goals, who has a lot of thoughts, who has a lot of visions. Sometimes they can be pulled towards their visions a lot, and not really have a lot of times for themselves or for others. But they're a very creative person, very passionate, almost like the wind, how the wind can be very, very strong and powerful, but at the same time, on very, very calm days, it can be just a gentle breeze. That's kind of, and that can be you as well, but the Four of Pentacles, really, I had to pull it out because it made me think of heal away addictions, because this man, he's just sitting here and he's holding on to this. He's kind of a guy who has known hardships and known struggles in the past before, so he holds on to what he has very dearly. It could be that in the past you've felt a little bit unworthy of relationships at times, or perhaps you felt that you needed to really hold on to people, to relationships, to ideas of people, in order to keep them and in order to, keep things going. The idea is that we need to heal away anything that we're very, very stuck on. And he's quite clearly stuck on those pentacles. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, don't be so stuck on the past too. If you're still, like I said earlier, a little bit stuck or almost glued to someone, or a thought or something that's just kind of there. really work on things that make you happy. Switch your train of thoughts to things that excite you, to things that make you feel passionate, to things that make you feel proud, accomplished. Um, that will really get you out of this energy of lacking of fear-based ideas and things like that. Because to attract a great love and to be in a great relationship and whatever else, you can't be so stuck here. You have to be willing to go out and get what you want without doing whatever it is that you've been doing up till now that has not been working for you, that's been making you feel anxious and nervous and feeling like you're going to lose something, you know. For the clarification of the Four of Pentacles, I got the Page of Cups. And that is interesting because the Page of Cups is all about an emotional offer. This could be that you're holding on to, obviously an emotional connection, but this could be just a memory. Or maybe you're thinking about someone who did offer you a romantic connection, and maybe in the past you've been too stubborn and you've been like, hey, no, I'm gonna go over here and just hold on to this other stuff because I don't really want anything new right now, and you could have possibly declined this person because maybe you felt like you already had enough, or you already were doing too much or enough, or whatever else, that you were already fulfilled. But the thing is that when you were holding on to this other thing, whether this be a job, an idea, a person, because this could also be that you were just very focused on career, that your addiction is your job, is your career. This could be that the way you escape situations and emotional connections and hardships is through your job and through your money and through your possessions. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you need to take the time to really form those bonds and emotional connections with people because it's really going to help you, and don't be afraid about putting yourself out there, even if you could potentially be shot down or declined. What's the worst that's going to happen? Someone's going to say no, and you're going to say, oh, okay, bye, thank you. You know what I mean? That's about it. You have to give it a chance. You have to go through, go towards what it is you want. If there is someone who has offered love to you recently, give them a chance. Don't be so hung up on the past, especially if this is someone who has been wishy-washy to you. This could be someone who's been a little flaky to you in the past, but maybe this time around they're really, really willing to give it a go and be serious about it. They're really focused. They want to be serious. This could be the person that you're dealing with. This doesn't even have to be you. Now I'm seeing that this could actually be the person who offered you love or is going to offer you love. They could have been struggling with something. This could very easily be their work, their ideas, just old behaviors, stuff like that. It also could be alcohol, but it also could be a lot of things. But yeah, this person's a good person. They just had a lot of stuff going on in their life. It's very admirable if they are coming back now and they're truly serious about you and serious about your situation. Don't begrudge people for what they do in the past unless obviously there are things in life that it is fully understandable if you do not forgive someone for it. But be gracious and, yeah, follow the things that you love, though. Keep going after the things that you feel accomplished from. And for your outcome for November, we have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is awesome because it's all about forward movement. I mean, look at her. They're just like galloping forward. She's just like, oh yeah. She has her hair flowing in the wind. she's leaving. And this could be that you're heading towards a new relationship, a new romantic connection, a new offer of love. It could also just be that you're just moving forward, you're just continuing on. November as a whole, it could be that you continue on throughout this month. Don't keep your head down this month, though. Keep your head up high. Be very proud of yourself. I see this theme here that almost all of these cards have their head down. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. You know what I mean? Don't keep your head down like that. Be proud of yourself. This could also be just people in your past telling you you're not good enough. You are good enough. Don't do that. Don't keep your head down like that. Pick your head up while you go through the motions, while you go through this month. This month might feel like a whirlwind at times. It might feel a little crazy. And it's okay to feel a little emotional. It's okay to feel like you want to just fade into the background and disappear. But know that there is action to be taken this month, and to not be afraid of it. It's just wonderful. Also, shout out to anyone who's a Cancer, or, you are with someone who is a Cancer, because the Chariot represents Cancer. With the Knight of Cups makes me think, But yeah, no, definitely, keep your head up throughout this month. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. You're gonna figure out what it is you want, where it is you want to be. Yeah. Just take each day one day at a time. Take breaks, take rests, but go towards what it is you want fully, and put all your attention towards that. Obviously, of course, while still taking care of yourself and your other needs, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like or comment. I really, really love seeing all the comments on every video. It really makes my day. It makes me smile. I'm really thankful for everyone that watches my videos. I'm grateful for you guys, so thank you. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye! Hello to everyone who picked stack 2. Let's get right into your reading. So first of all, you got Snow Leopard, which says, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So, obviously for love, you're going to be like, ugh, I know that's not really what you want to hear. This doesn't exactly mean, solitude. It could just be that a little time by yourself really makes you feel like you want to get out again by yourself. But really, this could just be that spending time alone is going to make you feel powerful again. It's going to make you feel whole again. It's going to make you feel healthy and emotionally balanced and able to go out and find someone to love. Because genuinely, when we go into a relationship with someone, idealistically, we don't want to be hurting from another relationship, or hurting from past hurts from our family, from our mom, our dad, our siblings, our friends, childhood acquaintances. We want to be our best self so that we can uplift this person and be our best self around this person as they should be for us. So Snow Leopard is a wonderful card, though. Very, very, very awesome. But yeah, take some time, but don't be, I know it says Snow Leopard, but don't be cold to people. I know that sounds corny, but that's what I'm picking up. Don't be so cold to people. This could be to your loved ones. That could be blocking you, really from finding a romantic partner. Even if it's something that you're not very consciously aware of, it's something that's still happening. For your angel therapy card, you have parents. It says, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Interesting. So, yeah, that makes me think that, if you've had a turbulent relationship with your parents in the past, or, or probably, find it hard at times to really agree with them, maybe they think that, you live life a little differently than they would hope, or, not hope, but that they would have personally lived their life. They're very different in the way that they do things, and that's not bad, but you are too. You know what I mean? See how they're facing away from each other? It's almost like, I don't want to say that you're estranged from them, but that you're doing your own thing, and you're just kind of like, hey, they're like, hey, come join us, come play with us, and we have an instrument for you, and you're just like, no, I don't even play anything. Get out of here. And, but yeah, if you're going through a hardship with them, really with anything, even if, they've shut you out or they're being cold to you, just know that they love you deep down in their heart of hearts. They genuinely love you. It's nothing to do with you. It's always a projection of what someone else is going through when someone else is giving you a hard time. And you be mindful of that as well when you are going through a hard time. Are you projecting this onto your parents? Are you giving your parents a little bit of a hard time? Did someone break your heart and you're kind of taking it out on your parents? Did someone, and this could be vice versa, but just work this in as it relates or as it resonates with you. It could even be that one of your parents has passed and you're really struggling with the idea of living, like, to the fullest ability. It's almost like, just you're sad and just you want to be alone. And that is a wonderful thing to do to heal. Take as much time as you need. You don't have to go right into dating. But, genuinely know that wherever your parents are, in this lifetime, they love you and appreciate you and do very, very, very much care about you. So for November, for what's going on for love, sorry if that was a little heavy. But yeah, for those who, actually, there's one more message here. For those who didn't really resonate with that, I'm also feeling like you need to take time to really heal, from perhaps ideas, perceptions, or words that have been ingrained in you from your parents. This can be behaviors or just feeling inadequate. Just know that they love you and they didn't mean to put this big guilt or burden or whatever else on you. They thought that they were doing the best that they could, or whoever was raising you. This doesn't even have to be a biological parent or a parent. This can be a grandparent that you looked up to. This could be them making a remark about your weight or something like that has really affected you and was really made you feel a little bad about yourself as far as dating goes. Maybe your parents have said to you, hey, all you date are weirdos, or all you date are, ridiculous, disgusting people. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean to laugh, that's a really horrible thing to go through, but I'm laughing because it's their own projection. It's their own worries and fears and whatever else. Don't take that to heart, basically. Just know that they're looking out for you or whatever else. Just smile and say, oh, thank you. Okay. And then go on with your life. And yeah, so let's go on to your next card before I ramble some more. So for love, for November, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is a great card to have in reverse. Basically, it says that you're coming out of a time of just feeling defeated, um, feeling just dead on the ground, and ugh, you may have felt like there wasn't any end in sight, almost like for me, this feels like it's the sun setting, like it isn't rising anymore. Like there is very, very little hope. I think that this could have something to do with your parents. Maybe in the past you had a relationship that you very much valued that perhaps your parents or your loved ones, unfortunately split up. This is the time to heal. This could be why you're taking the time to go, within and be by yourself. Really focus on yourself and on, your needs. Don't focus so much on other people and their thoughts and their patterns and their behaviors and how they feel about you and what they're thinking and blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about that anymore. You really have to just accept everything for what it is. Have hope that things are going to genuinely turn around. You're going to have a great relationship. And if you're in a relationship and it's getting, or it's going through a pattern of turmoil right now due to parents, their parents, your parents, there is an end in sight. There is hope. Don't worry about it. Your next card is strength. So have strength while you're going through this and coming out of this energy. It's really, really tough, especially to be vulnerable around other people. It could be that through this you turn back to your parents for support or emotional comfort. It could be that you have in the past, been a little harsh on them or them to you, and now you're really finding that after this you're taking comfort in the fact that they're there. You're fine being alone, and you're fine really being in your thoughts, but also a big part of you is really happy that your parents are there. And this can be physically or in spirit. But yeah, definitely. Have strength though during this time. Everything works out the way that it's supposed to, and it's all divinely timed. Have strength and have courage during this time. The next card that you have for strength is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, it is a very sad card for me because it feels like this girl is waiting around for something that never came. On one hand, she's alive and she's waiting here, but I think there's still time for her to say, hey, this is something that's never coming to fruition. I can leave at any time. But in this mirror, we see the future, and we see her there as a skeleton, and by the time she's already decayed and died, he has finally arrived by her side. A little too late. And this can be in regards to relationships. It could be that you felt really, really defeated in a past relationship that you thought was going to result in a marriage. This could have been with a Leo, or you could be a Leo. A very, very strong-willed person. It could be that you both were very strong-willed and that sometimes you could clash. But this was someone that you very, very much really cared about, something that you really cared about, a situation, an idea of someone. But yeah, the idea here is to know what is realistic and what isn't. if you feel like you're waiting around for something that in your heart of hearts you know is just never going to come to fruition, why are you keeping yourself here? I think is the main thing. You can accomplish so much on your own. Why be with someone or, wait for someone even potentially? It could be that someone has, you've met their parents, you've been with them, you've stuck around them, you've given them strength, you've been their emotional support, you've been their shoulder to lean on, and they're like, hey, right when you're like done, and it makes you think you want to wait again. But it could be that you're coming out of it and saying, hey, I'm done with this waiting. I'd rather just be on my own. If you're going to ignore me, or you're going to ghost me, or you're going to do whatever, and I'm going to be constantly upset, or, talking to my parents about it, or whatever else, I'd rather be alone. If I'm by myself, at least I won't be having a stomach ache while I'm alone, because it's kind of like you're alone now. I don't know. For some of you, yeah, very much. I feel like don't wait around for something that isn't good for you, and that will potentially leave you defeated again. But have strength in making any decisions this month. Genuinely think everything through before you do it. But yeah, the main thing is know when to walk away. Don't let someone else decide when they are going to be with you. You are not a leftover that is in the fridge that someone can heat up at any time. You are a regular entree. You get served right there at the table, at the restaurant. No. No. So yeah, don't let yourself settle for that. Be alone if you have to. Find strength being alone if you really, really have to. And for the outcome for November, we have Independence, which is the Queen of Swords. I love those flowers. You see those? They're so pretty. I love this card. So basically, for an outcome, this month you're going to have to act very independently. Don't be afraid to really branch out on your own and be independent and be yourself. Don't feel ashamed in pulling away and taking the time you need for yourself in your room, in your work, in your studies. Especially if in relationships you've been with someone or been wanting to be with someone who is a little flaky, who is a little, leaves you hanging, leaves you on red, that just isn't gonna do. Whatever. But you can do whatever you want, but if you are in this energy of independence and I can do anything by myself and get anything I want simply by my own willpower and my own manifestation, really use your wits too to get through this month. There is so much to be said for independent people. People who are go-getters, who can just go out there and just be by themselves, the lone wolves, if you will. There's something to be said about them. That's a really incredible trait to have. The idea that you are so brave that you can go at it alone in life is very admirable and very inspirational. But don't block others out in your hurt or in your in this energy of being stuck and waiting for something. For others, I feel like with it getting close to the holidays, if your parents are really pressuring you, like, hey, are you gonna bring anyone to the holidays this year? But, because maybe they think that you like someone, but it's a not really good situation. Be upfront about it. Don't lie, don't do anything like that. Just be upfront and say, hey, I really just don't feel up to it. I'm coming alone. I'm happy with that. I'm fine. I'm really happy to see the rest of the family. Stuff like that. Be upbeat, be joyous, be proud to be alone. Be proud that you're not going to settle for something that isn't right for you, for something that isn't meant. I'm sorry, everyone, my camera died, but yeah, you are going to be feeling very proud of the fact that you did not settle, that you did not be with someone just because maybe your parents liked them or their parents liked you. You want to be with someone who lets you still feel free, lets you still feel, in that very fierce energy. For me, the Strength card is also, it's Leo energy. That very fierce, I'm going to go after what it is that I want and I'm going to get it. That's kind of, the energy that I'm getting here is that you are a very awesome person. You can achieve anything that you want. You do great when you're on your own. This isn't saying that you're going to be on your own forever. It's just saying that November is a great month to utilize the fact that you're alone. Don't look at the fact that you're single like it's not a blessing, because it very, very much is. Be very grateful for where you are now and the lessons that you have learned. You have been through things that have really shaped you as a person and have really taught you lessons. And even if you can't see them now, you will see them in the future. Be very thankful for the journey, even though it might be a little painful at times. It might be a little tough. It might cause you to cry. See how she's crying? It's all just part of the journey. Take it in stride, take it each, one day at a time, and you will do great. But yeah, that is your reading for November for love. I'm sorry that there wasn't a lot of romance, but you have plenty of other opportunities ahead of you. Definitely work on your relationships with your parents, or with your ideas of your parents, your thoughts about your parents, and also just behaviors. Really be gentle on yourself, especially if you're coming out of a time of feeling defeated. But be very, very, very proud of yourself that you did not settle just to be in a relationship. That is an accomplishment. So yeah, I'll applaud you. Applaud. Oh no. But yeah. So I'll applaud you to that. And yeah, keep up the good work this November. Catch me in December and we will go over then. Put in the work this month, really where you need to, and enjoy the time you have, because when romance comes into your life and you find someone that's really worth your time and that you're really going to jam with, you're going to miss these days of your independence. And it might seem a little strange, but there's going to be times where you're going to say, oh man, I remember when I had time to just sit around and sew chicken feed bags into purses. I know when I had time to do that. Different things that might not be relatable to everyone, but hey. So yeah, definitely enjoy the time that you have now to work on yourself, to work on your crafts, to work on, anything that betters yourself and makes you the incredible person that you are going to be in this lifetime. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to give a thumbs up and leave a comment if you enjoyed. I love hearing from you in the comments. It absolutely makes my day to turn on my phone and see all my comments from you guys. It's absolutely wonderful. I love hearing your input. But yeah, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello to everyone who picked stack 3. We are going to get right into this and see what your November is going to look like for love. So you have Falcon, and Falcon is all about acting on an opportunity that's before you or ahead of you, and really committing to it. This could be very fearlessly, very, you just go after it. I don't want to say very tunnel vision, but I also very much do. It's kind of this idea that once you get your mind set on something, that's what you're going to go towards, and that is an incredible thing. Maybe there is someone or something that you are being drawn to right now. Maybe there's somewhere you want to go, and maybe you're going to meet someone there. But this could also be, maybe you're being drawn to someone, you really like someone, they give you butterflies when you're around them, maybe you're even getting signs that this person could be a soulmate, or could be someone that's very important to you, someone who is in your soul family, who you have a contract with, anything like that, if you believe in that. But really, if this feels good to you, if this makes you feel happy, if this makes you feel successful and whole, and makes you feel fulfillment, on that level, on the romantic level, really act on it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to open up to people. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because Falcons can be a little tough, and, honestly, not even a little. They can be very tough. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable with this person, or to tell them stuff. It could be that you're being drawn to tell them things about you, and you're kind of like, okay, that's a little strange. I don't need to tell them that. So yeah, that's what that is. So your angel therapy card is you are profoundly clairvoyant. This is a beautiful card. I love the artwork. It says that trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So basically, if you are feeling like you're receiving signs, if you are getting goosebumps when you think about this person, or when you say their name, or or you're getting synchronicities, you're seeing their name everywhere, they can't seem to leave you alone in that sense. Really listen to that. You receive more signs than you truly know. You know what I mean? I think that for some of you, you can tend to push away your abilities or whatever because you think it's just coincidence. It isn't. Trust your gut and trust your feelings all around. If you feel like this is someone that you could have a life with, that you could have the world with, that you could really cultivate so much potential with, go towards it. If this is someone who's going to, with the opportunity, if they're going to be offering you like, hey, I'm going to, go bowling this Friday night, you want to go with me? Go. Go with this person. Do something that, perhaps, maybe you'd think was a little strange even. It's all about having fun, and if this person makes you feel happy and makes you feel like you're having a great time, what's really the harm in this? As long as you're both respecting your boundaries and being true to your feelings and everything else, go and have a good time. Let down your hair with this person. If you feel drawn to saying something to them, go ahead and say it. Don't hold it in. Don't feel like you need to not express yourself, because this person is someone, if you are getting an opportunity of love, is going to be someone that is going to really appreciate that. For your next card, we have basically what's going on in the month of November, and we have the World. Let me show you the artwork. And the World is basically like, look at him. He's on all of that riches. I'm being drawn to say that all that glitters, isn't gold. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fooled by, other people, by what other people are doing. If you're watching other people, be focused on what you're doing and on your own pursuits. That's only for a select few, but I feel like that had to be said, especially if you're looking on social media and you're feeling like other people are receiving offers of love faster than you. Don't dwell on it, because you're blocking the flow of getting this. But you are getting a change, and you're getting a wonderful change. This is going to be something that really fulfills you and something that makes you feel rich, not only through money, but through rich in love, rich in emotional abundance, rich in all of that. Really all of your needs being met. Allow this change to happen. Be excited about it. Be willing to go towards it, because this is going to be something that's going to be better for you in the long run than where you've been previous in this lifetime. For your clarification card for this World card, we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about an emotional offer. It's someone coming in and, really opening up and being like, maybe asking you out on a date. This could be someone sending you a message and saying, hey, you want to, grab a bite to eat on Thursday night? That sort of a scenario. This could just be someone even messaging you and saying, hey, I really like you. I really appreciate you. I care about you a whole lot. Maybe we could start seeing each other, exclusively, or what have you. If this is someone that you really vibe with and that you really feel good about, go for it. Feel free to accept that cup. Feel free to go over and just take that cup from his hand. Really go towards that offer. Act on that opportunity before you and commit. This is someone that is very in touch with their feelings. This could be a water sign. Either one of you actually could be a water sign. Potentially even a Pisces, even, I feel. But yeah, what else? There was something else I just thought of to say. Yeah. I think that's it on that. But so for the clarification for Knight of Cups, we have the Star. And the Star is all about having hope, and it's all about kind of, in this deck, it's about washing away the sins of your past, the blood on your hands, the blood of your sins, of your problems, of your worries, your burdens, what have you. It's all about washing it away and feeling renewed again. It's a very, very beautiful card. This is someone who's going to come in and really make you feel renewed, make you feel like there's hope. This is someone who's going to make you see that there is more than one way to get to where you want to go in life, and to have the life that you want. You may have thought that to get to your fairy tale life with the person who loves you, you'd have to be with this kind of person who does this, and this, and has all these prerequisites for the job of being your significant other or what have you. But they're going to tell you, or even saying like, life events like, hey, I'm going to have my job in order and I'm going to do this and this and this first before I fall in love. Sometimes life doesn't happen that way. Sometimes what happens really does lead us to where we need to be. And it might not be the way that we originally expected to go. It may not be the way that we planned and that we envisioned. But it's still a way to get there, and it's a way to get to what we want in the end. So don't feel scared to act on something this month if it brings you happiness. If there's someone that you really like, you can even send that message and be like, hey, do you want to maybe go out sometime? Ooh, my voice cracked there. But yeah, for your outcome for November, we have the Sun. And honestly, this is such a beautiful card. The Sun is just overall happiness and abundance and good times and warmth, and it's just a wonderful card. This could be that this offer, you get into a relationship that not only brings you hope, but it brings you warmth. It really brings a smile back onto your face. Look at how there's those two birds. They are really enjoying the sun together. It could be that the two of you really enjoy going out together, hiking, doing any kind of outside activities, going on picnics. Just have fun. Be children again with this person. Just have fun and be happy. And if this is someone that you genuinely feel good about and want to date, go for it. This is a yes. This is a sign from the universe saying, you can have this. This is attainable. This is something that you can have. You just have to act on it. You just have to take what is being offered to you. You're being offered this amazing stuff, and it's like the universe is like, please. And you're like, okay. But yeah, get excited about it. And oh my gosh, November is going to be a great month. And if not until the end of the month, it's really going to lead you into an awesome December. But yeah, let me know in the comments, because I'm really excited. Let me know if there's someone that you like, or that someone that's offered you something, or is going to offer you something. I mean, I know you can't probably tell me if someone's going to offer you something, but like, come back in the future and be like, hey, Darling D, so that guy or that girl came back and said they like me. But yeah, definitely leave a like if you enjoyed this reading, though, and leave a comment. I love reading the comments. They make my day. I love turning my phone on and seeing all of the different comments. It really makes me smile. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment for me to read. And yeah, I hope you have a great November, and that you subscribe if you have not already, so you can catch my next video, and I will see you then. Yeah, so bye!